Oh my god, hello, how are we doing? Honestly, I feel way more awake than I sound right now. Do you ever have that thing where it's like you haven't properly spoken in the day yet? I think I've talked about this before. You haven't spoken yet, and the first words that come out of your mouth sound fucking just completely out of it. I sound so tired, fucking hell. Um, anyway, hello. How are we doing? I just the wire on the capture card I've got, and it just turned the capture off, so I'm a bit concerned. But welcome in. I do have a coffee with me. I'm hoping that'll wake me up. Honestly, if you asked me a year ago, would I be into coffee, I'd probably say no. Hang on, there's a dodgy connection. Because the controller's also charging. Right, let's try that. Now hopefully this will work, but anyway. Welcome in. It's Zelda time. Do I have anything to announce? Not really. It now physically can't my Switch, which is great. Okay, I'm just gonna close it. I will say the Elgato game capture thing. If there's a better one out there, I'd love to know what it is, because I think I am considering getting a new one. Game capture's already running. No, it isn't. Shut up. Don't lie to me. How dare. How dare you lie to me? Right, okay. Task manager. Task manager. Where is it? I don't think it's still running. Can't see it on there. There we go. There we go. Was that so hard, Nintendo? Was that so hard? Alright, anyway. It might also be that I've got my controller plugged in right now. There might be a few attributes playing into this, but yeah. Alright, so today, for anyone who has missed the previous Zelda streams or anything like that, we've been to 3 of the 4 big places of like well, how do they describe it? Regional phenomena? Question mark. Okay, I thought there was no sound again for a second. I was about to be very angry. So there's that. We've done the Goron City. We've done the Burb people, and we've done the Fish people. I can't believe I've forgotten their names. Yeah, fuck, what are they called? That's gonna annoy me now. I need to look into this. As soon as we get in, I'll look into it. But yeah, we've done those 3, so we just got the Gerudo left. Just the people of Gerudo Town left. Is it called Gerudo Town? Gerudo City? Is Goron City the Zora? Is that the name of the name of let me look. I need answers. Zora, please say it's Zora, right? Zora's domain, perfect. Yeah, Zora, and then Is it Rito? Okay, so Rito. Rito's the one that I always forget. Zora too, apparently, but Zora I did remember at the end. And then Goron and Gerudo, perfect. Oh, we also we beat Master Koga of the Yiga clan. So oh, hang on. Okay, we're all good. I was about to say, I hope we don't get struck by lightning. Alright, I'm also... Now we're not deep underground. We're gonna... That's a terrible, terrible impression. We're gonna get rid of this. We can see Link's beautiful face again. Oh, fucking hell. That was close, wasn't it? That was bloody lovely. That's been in my head all week. I don't know why. I keep thinking about that. That one guy, he's like... one of these food reviewers. He's just like, oh, you know what, guys? That's bloody lovely. That guy, he keeps either showing up in my like social feed. Uh oh.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon
Yeah, we
the
get it.
land.
We get it. There's an edge phase. We get it. But yeah, I don't know. It tickles me every time. So one thing I've been thinking about for a long time is like I've been looking into ways to start like this is about streaming. I want to start trying to like be involved in other streaming communities again. I realized that I've had a bit of a hiatus from it, and there was once a streaming community I was part of, and you know, we were all streaming, we all got on very well. You know, eventually everybody... This was also during lockdown, but basically everybody had to eventually go back to either what they were doing before, or they just needed a break, or they found that streaming wasn't for them, and that's fine. But I don't know, part of me's like, you know what? I kind of wanna get out there again and maybe find some other streamers to maybe collab with and do other bits with, so I don't know. I'm open to a few, like, new things, so I don't know, we'll wait and see. I don't know what will come of that, but I just like the idea of, like... actually, also I'm hesitating because I'm debating on what I actually want to wear going into the desert. I feel like Link is going to be hard to cater for regardless. Is this going to help us? Wow, what a look. This is our boy. Imagine this in the desert. You see this? The lizard people are coming. That's your first thought, right? But yeah. No, I don't know. I like the idea of, like, being involved in other communities again as well, I guess is another big thing. Like, I don't really watch a lot of Twitch these days, apart from, like, a few people that are regulars here that sometimes stream. Like, I'll try and tune in if Ranger's streaming or something like that. And then there are obviously bigger streamers, but yeah, I don't know. Wait and see. That shape really draws my eye. Do you think it's a natural formation, or maybe... Where is it? I'm blind. Is it that thing up there? Hmm? Ah, it's you! The nights are cruel in this region. If you don't light a fire, the cold will sap your breath away. Your strength away, your breath away. I can't, I'm losing my mind. Ranger, welcome in. Speak of the devil. When you're just lurking and someone says your name, it's time to unlurk. Welcome in, dude. Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, I'm kind of, like, looking into... I don't know, I want to try and start watching more Twitch again. I think it's, like, my biggest, like, my biggest thing. I was just saying that like I don't really tune into much Twitch unless it's like a big streamer I already know, or if it's like somebody that's a regular here, for example, like you were the example I gave, Ranger. But yeah, it's I just want to start watching more Twitch again. I'm fascinated by that small island up there. I've made it my goal to capture that distinct shape on the canvas. There it is. Granted, you can't see it very well when clouds are in the way. Ever since the upheaval, the sky has been filled with floating islands. But none has caught my face. It's gonna be one of those days. But none has caught my fancy so much as that exquisitely shaped one there. Can't quite explain it, but it feels as though it's speaking to me somehow. Why are the floating islands up there? It can't hurt to take a little time out of your day to stop and think about it. I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of deep lore that we've already been through explaining that, right? Anyway. I still watch a lot of Twitch, but it's because I work next to my PC and can have it in the background. That's the thing, yeah. I think it's just during work, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, I work from home quite a lot. And even when I do go in, I can like have a tiny bit of downtime where I could have something on in the background. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. I just want to start filling, I guess, that kind of time more with like either joining the communities or like just watching more Twitch in general. I guess just like more smaller streamers as well. Like, it just intrigues me. I think Twitch is such, regardless of who owns it, and regardless of like the more corporate aspects of Twitch, I do think that conceptually, a lot like YouTube, the concept of it, where like you have a platform where anyone can make anything and they can express themselves with like basically whatever kind of media they want to make, right? I think that's great. I love anything like that on paper. I've just realized we're going completely the wrong way as well. So yeah, I don't know, I want to have a look around on the platform, you know? But yeah, as I say, there are a lot of big streamers I watch, but for the most part, a lot of the things I stream end up becoming YouTube videos now, so I always like... I find it easier to watch the condensed cuts later on. And I'll still give them like a Twitch sub or something, but... Like, I'm trying to think, RT Game is a good example of that, where they end up like breaking down pretty much anything they stream into like a more digestible YouTube video. So yeah, so in that case, yeah, that's definitely how I'm going to consume it. I can't really watch big streamers. I feel like my comments get lost in the... yeah, that get lost in it. Totally fair, yeah. Yeah, honestly fair. Honestly fair, Ranger. Like, I think that's the other thing, is that when you get to some size, or to big enough to an extent, it can be a little bit too much. I think it is important to have, like, that more... what's the word? I as somebody who streams herself, I almost like the more intimate aspect of it, where you have chat talking to you and then you can talk to them, as opposed to just like seeing a sea of words and one of them catches your eye and you eventually say McClunky in response to like somebody saying McClunky in chat, you know what I mean? I don't know. It ends up that the streamer can't even keep up. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Does it actually make any difference? Am I making Link run around topless for no reason? I am. Okay. Yeah, we should probably re-equip some weapons as well. We'll equip the shit stuff. Okay, what can we do? Okay. Right. Fine. And then we can just tape them together. Perfect. Exactly, right? Yeah, it can be it'd be a bit much, right? It could definitely be a bit much. As you say, like, I think the perfect kind of size is, like... Honestly, anywhere from, like, just... a handful of people to, like, even, like... I feel like 100 people would be okay. As long as everybody in there isn't, like, completely just so boisterous. It's, like... It's mad. Okay. The puzzles in this game are fun, I've gotta say. Between this and Figment, my brain is being trained big time right now. Watch me fuck this up. Yeah. Part of me is expecting to beans that just to fully prove my point. Let's see. Yeah. Ranger, how's the Witcher going, by the way? I saw that you were playing that the other day. I reckon I've got to get up there. Oh no, never mind, this is for the... Just for a chest, okay. Can we trade it for the one we've got? Cool. It went okay. I went into the area with the low health, no potion, and spent the whole stream trying to get past it. So I don't think it was a good stream to watch for people. That's not, you know, that's not always the case. Like, I feel like a lot of people honestly just like to watch how other people deal with things, if that makes sense. And I understand, like, even just as somebody who's in the hot seat with streaming, like, there's this big pressure to be, like, absolutely amazing and perfect at the game and know exactly what to do, or, like, even just come prepared to an area or something like that, right? But in reality, like, I think people do genuinely find that fascinating. To watch, like, how other people go about something. But also, if you think about it as well from, like, the game perspective, you've now learned that, like, actually now, in order to do that in the future, I now need to prioritize doing, you know, insert other thing, right? It's, I don't know, I think it's part and parcel, right? Part and parcel of it all. I have no idea what we do here, by the way. I'm, like, fully blanking. Can I... yeah, so how... Are you past, like, the... I'm trying to think of what area you might be in. Fuck, I felt like I actually got kind of close. Weirdly. Okay. It was the bit where, you're in the caves of Kiramit. Oh, okay, and you have to protect the barrier. Yeah, I'm with you. I remember that being pretty hard, actually. So that's also very fair. I think that I remember that bit being quite tricky. Does that mean that's Velen, right? All of the Kira stuff. That's quite early into the game. Pretty sure. That's still like the first the main little bit. How am I being really dumb? I feel like I am. There's got to be something I'm like completely forgot exists or something. Right, honestly, can I do I have any weapons that are made of metal? I have an idea. This is so dumb. I hope this doesn't work. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Okay, right. Alright, I feel like we need to make it one longer. Right. What weapon should we use next? Okay, this thing is difficult to... This one's a real rattlesnake. Fuck. How do we do it? Okay, real talk, what am I actually meant to do here? I'm actually losing my mind. Insert, this was actually how you are meant to do this puzzle. How dare you not do it the way that the developer had intended. This is the funny haha way, so I don't care. I kind of want that weapon back as well, actually, not gonna lie. So you know what, I'm gonna stop doing that with that one. I want that back, thank you. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, that can go on. It's not even electrified the rest of it anymore. That's interesting. I'm so intrigued to see what the actual solution is though. I feel like I've like thoroughly fucked this. Why does it keep doing that? I don't understand. Right, hang on, we'll go do this. Why does it do that? I don't understand. Let me cheat, please. Alright, okay, in that case, there's a new strategy. Right. The ball stays there. Never mind. I'm actually gonna scream in a minute. How would you... Okay, genuinely though, how would you actually go about doing this? That's how you do it. Okay. Noted. That's fine. That's fine. I knew that. I knew that. Yeah, it was a test. I knew that. I knew that. That was a test, everyone. That was a test. I was doing the Dora the Explorer moment. I was like, how do you solve the puzzle? Is it like this? Does something completely wrong? Oh my god, alright. Honestly, I don't want my sword back. I'll take it anyway though. I don't deserve it. Fuck me. That was embarrassing. You know what? We learned. We learned from the experience. I did at least. I'm on a horrific amount of copium right now. That's fun. Okay. Well, we got a shrine. That's the main thing. We're 40 minutes in. So yeah, as always, I don't know how long. We'll probably get to Oh shit, it's cold. All right. We'll get to where the Gerudo are at today, probably, and then after that, I will probably wrap up for now. But we will be doing a double feature of Zelda today, just so people know. So Zelda will be back in the evening. Oh, here he is. How did he sound? He sounded a bit like this. Why would she do this? It literally sounds like the TikTok voice, isn't it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello there, partner. What's brought you all the way out here? I'd heard that visitors stopped coming to the stables. So this place had to shut down, but here you are. A severe chill around here is nothing to sneeze at. But looking at you, kid, strutting around like it's just another day. He's sounding more and more like the TikTok man voice, which is annoying me actually. I've come to this stable because My sources were chirping about a problem with the well here. Actually, they say Princess Zelda caused this problem. She shut down this well and declared it off limits. But without its water, the stable couldn't keep travelers, horses, or workers refreshed. The well also provided a steady supply of mushrooms for the folks here. So, why'd Princess Zelda want everyone to stay away from it? That's the big question. What we're short on is answers. The owner, who's stuck here, is just as puzzled as anyone. And I can't weasel down the well and see what she was concerned about. My wings are too wide. I wish there was some way we could get more details. But seems like the deadest of dead ends to me. I mean, you could get your partner to do it. I could go down. We'll never clean all this up. We'll never financially recover from this. Hello, do you want a hand? Hello? Oh, good job making it here. Fancy seeing you up and about. Not the type to set with the sun, are you? I mean, it's impressive that you came all this way, but the stable has closed its doors for good. Thanks to this extreme weather, almost no one rides through here. We get very few visitors of any sort. Making things worse, Princess Zelda gave me the order that everyone had to stay out of the well. But we need that water, not to mention the mushrooms that grow inside it. It's only temporary if it'll help, he said. I'll be right back to fix it, she said. And then she completely abandoned us. Oh, sorry about that. The sadness just gets to me sometimes. Anyway, if you're looking for a place to rest, I recommend Karakara Bazaar. Just head out of here. Turn west, keep going for a while, and then you'll find it. I don't know why I said it like that. It's a bit of a hike, but if you can find some transportation at the desert's entrance, you get there in no time. As for me, I've got a mountain of junk to clear out, so I'll get back to it. Can't leave a mess when I'm closing things down. But just how am I gonna deal with all of this stuff? That's a good question. Can I help him clear it out? There's actually something I've got to do. We'll go deal with the well first and then we'll come back. Send me on my way. Okay, anything else down here? Doesn't look like it. Do you have even a rock hammer of any kind? No? Okay. Right, I'm gonna need to... Ooh. Ah, here's the reason why. Wow, he blocked all of that. What a champ. Where did the others die? Ooh. A Gerudo bow. Alright. I think they've got it. We're just gonna bully this guy. He's the only one left, I think. Hey, we did it.
Aye!
Partner, I heard monsters down there. Are you okay?
Yo!
So what did you find in the well? So there were a lot of monsters behind that pile of rocks?
Ah.
I just can't help thinking the princess knew about that monster den. She must have had a barricade put up to seal away those creatures and protect everyone here. Now why did Princess Zelda... why the princess... Now why the princess didn't say so, that's a mystery, but maybe she wanted to keep any panic from spreading. Or maybe it was only a very temporary measure. But then she disappeared. Yep, a little speculation on my part, but that's gotta be a story here.
Ah!
What do you say? Holds up, right? Our job is to follow the facts, and that's what and that's where they take us. We work together on, we worked together to chase 3 of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. I didn't think making progress, would go so smoothly, you know? I guess it helps to have a dedicated partner. Go on and add it to your nest egg, partner.
Oh!
Oh, whoops, almost forgot, partner. Tracy, has been really impressed with you, and has asked me to give you a bonus. Here you go. Oh, hell yeah. We need to make some educated guesses with our story. More than we normally do, but I'll start by, I'll stand by this piece. We know our princess, after all. She had to have everyone's safety in mind. I'll get to writing all of this up here on paper. Oh, for the paper, fuck me. You take care of yourself. So long. Well, that just happened. You don't need to leave now, dude. Every little thing's gonna be alright. We found out what it was.
Huh?
Anything else you want?
Oh.
Oh wow, okay. Is this actually what I'm meant to do? I feel like I'm just ruining his, like, tidying. Has he? I hope he's marked what box has what in it. We're gonna find out this has absolutely nothing to do with what we currently need to do, aren't we? This one guy's passing us like, what the fuck are you doing? A long story, sir. I actually don't know if I'm helping or making it worse. I assume he just wants it all out of here, right? Can I burn it? I hadn't even thought of that till just now. Alright, it might start a fire, and it might look like a, you're trying to cover something for some kind of tax fraud or whatever, or some kind of, like, insurance fraud. Perfect. Oh, there's a lot of baked apples in here. Don't mind if I do. And a roasted egg. Let's go. Alright. It'll be fine, don't worry, your barn won't burn down. Well, it's cleared up now. Sorry, but I need to focus on cleaning this place up for now. What? All the junk is gone. Just gone. I wasn't sure what you were up to, truth be told, but clearly it was part of the it was all part of masterfully removing that junk. You saved me, thank you. I sort of let the junk pile build up and build until it blocked the entrance, which was a real problem. There's still some work to be done, but thank you. I get out of this place. That said, given that I'm wearing the uniform and the stable's still standing, would you be my final customer? Welcome to oh hell yeah, we'll do it, of course. Form of 1 pony point. Oh. Alright.
Hmm.
Hell yeah. Alright. It's a Poochie. Hello. Hello. How are you? Are you okay? Are you a good Poochie? Oh yes, look at you. Oh yes, you good Poochie. Oh yes, what a good Poochie. Come and save Hyrule with me, Poochie. Alright, let's save quickly. Cool. Alright, I think we're making good progress. I think we're pretty on track to get there today. We will have to piece of candy our way over there, obviously, in true stream fashion, but it's fine. So, funnily enough, this is the first area I did in Breath of the Wild in my recent playthrough, so I'm kind of happy that we're doing this last in this one. Just to give a real, like, change up of things. It's interesting. Oh god, where have I got to go to help you? The crackles are back. Oh, my friend and I got separated. Innit, mate? He's fucking all the way over there. He's sending up smoke signal. Go catch up. I'm tired. The bag's too fucking full. Carry me. Alright, give me a minute. Hey, over here. Berserk. I can't help but smile whenever I get whenever I've got a customer, whether it's 1 or 100. It's not enough that the intense desert days and freezing desert nights have reached Gerudo Canyon. Thanks to the sand shroud, there hasn't been any business here at all. If you're interested in sand seals, then you're in the right place. Oh, awesome. So yeah, you had to go into Gerudo town itself, like the main bit, and hire one previously, or catch one like on the outskirts, if I remember correctly. So this is like a nice little change. It's like immediately as you get here. That's cool. I think I'm okay. I wanna deal with that bastard first. That bastard. Excuse me. If you're looking to rent a sand seal, go right ahead. Don't mind me. I'm busy trying to figure out how I'll get back to Gerudo Town. Gerudo Town? It's a bit hard to see it right now because of the sand shroud covering the desert. Look far in the distance, and you see that shrine peeking out above the sand shroud? That's where Gerudo Town is. Shrines just like that one popped up. I'm losing the ability to speak. Oh my god. Shrines like that, that one appeared all over the world after the upheaval. Luckily for me too. If that one hadn't shown up, I'd have completely lost sight of town. True. Of course, it's still really hard to see inside the sand shroud, so it might be impossible to reach town, even with a sand seal. I was supposed to investigate those ruins too, but trying to travel in the sand shroud was a terrible idea. Maybe I should maybe I should just stay at Karakara Bazaar and rest. It'd mean, giving up getting back to town, but it sounds safer. Alright, well, it looks like we can do that from here. The question is, can I... The answer is no. I cannot do that. Let's see. Alright. We're gonna have a waddle. I'm on my way from misery to City. Actually, I think we're about to start burning, so Link, take it off. Nope, no difference. Will this help? I actually don't know if that helps or not. Okay, we're on our way. We're nearly at your friend, mate. Calm down. It's all good. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. And we get to a shrine as well, which is pretty good. Oh no, we are taking damage now. Uh-oh. We might have a problem. Thanks for being my friend. You look like you're burning, mate. You need to get some fucking sun cream. Bye. So I like giving them their own little monologues, you know. It's fun. It's fun giving them a bit of extra character. J Boogie, welcome in. What's up? We're on our way to Gerudo Town, but we have nothing to help us but with the fact we're burning in the sun. So, yeah. It's going okay. It's going okay. We're halfway there though. We're living on a prayer. Actually, where we're at now, isn't this where we can pick up an outfit that will help us? We could in the last game, right? I think. I don't want to spoil anything for Breath of the Wild if people haven't played it, but there's an outfit. Okay, am I good to re-equip my armor now? I hope so. Okay, I think I know what I've got to do. I don't think I've got the strength to do it. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. I had unexpected dinner plans last night. Well, I hope they were good. I hope it was lovely. How did Sonic Adventure go? Oh boy, Sonic Adventure was a time. Honestly, like, and I'm not being like facetious here at all. I genuinely mean this. I don't think Sonic Adventure's all that bad. Like the second one. I genuinely think Sonic Adventure 2 is kind of good. Do I think it's a masterpiece? No, far from it. But do I think that they genuinely made like major improvements to Sonic Adventure 1? Yeah. It's actually a good game. I will say that they continue the Sonic trend of making a plot that's next to impossible to follow. And it gets really, really weird just for no reason, but apart from that, honestly, it's pretty cool. Alright. City folk and their sand machines. Alright, here we go. But yeah, no, Sonic's great. We did get stuck on the Tails level, actually. That being said, okay, the one thing I will complain about, that camera is fucking dog shit. I will... For people who like Sonic Adventure, the second one, all the power to you. I can completely get it. I can completely get why you might like it, right? But that camera is dog poo poo. I will refuse to say otherwise. You know that meme of the guy sitting at the table and it's like something shit changed my mind? That's me in the Sonic Adventure 2 camera angle. It took the industry a while to figure out how to program the camera for 3D games. It really did, didn't it? I do feel like Nintendo, because bear in mind, Sonic Adventure 2 is 2001, question mark, right? I do feel like the Nintendo games, the 3D Nintendo games at least that were out there, had like good compromises for that though. Like in the 3D Zeldas, you had like Z targeting. I will not say Z targeting. You had Z targeting, right? I think in Mario 64, it wasn't the best, but it was still like I remember it being better than that. That's for sure. Can I just have these? Oh, sorry. Rations for the soldiers. Sorry, my bad. I forgot how hench they are actually. Yeah, so the Gerudo, for anyone who doesn't know, the Gerudo are like a like settlement of women, which is amazing. We love to see it. But there's very rarely a Gerudo male born. I've forgotten what the reasoning for that is, but Ganondorf or Ganon is a Gerudo, for example. But there's very rarely like male Gerudos born. I genuinely cannot remember why this is the case. Anyway, that's a plot point. Savat. That was close. If the others heard me, they'd definitely chew me out for using slang on duty. My mentor has entrusted me with decorating a weapon in a stylish way. He told me to make it sparkle and that it must radiate burning passion. But I don't know what she's talking about. He's got an allergy to monsters too, so that means monster parts are off limits. If I just had a weapon I could use as a reference for where to start, that would help a lot. Okay. Interesting side quests. I like it though. Wasn't there there it is. There's the tower I was thinking of. Even late into the PS2 generation, there were a lot of games that weren't using it. The right analog for the camera control. It's rough trying to go back to those games these days. Yeah. That's true, actually. I could definitely see that being the case still. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, what was I going to say? It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. But yeah, the biggest issue we had, the J-Boogie, is like we were using an analog stick to move the camera. But then, so let's say hypothetically, I was walking this way, right? So I was facing this way, I then turned the camera this way. And then I wanted to start moving back on the level. The camera, after a few steps, would immediately do this on me and force me to face that way again. So the issue is that the camera and the game itself doesn't really want you to backtrack. It basically wants you to keep going forward, which I get. It's a Sonic game. You're meant to be progressing, right? But like the Sonic levels, I get it. But for the Knuckles and Tails levels, it just gets a bit annoying. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not the best. Anyway, here is me. It's Beetle. What are the chances I'd run into you here? I want to try and give Beetle a voice. I don't know what kind of voice Beetle would have. Bloody hell. I feel like he gives me Ron Weasley energy, I don't know why. Well then, can I tempt you to buy? Or are you selling today? That's really bad Ron Weasley. Bloody hell, Harry. Bloody hell. I just need to do bloody hell over and over again, that'll do it. What have you got? Let's see, do you have anything I can... No, okay. I'll take some arrows, that's fine. Poor Beetle. He's dying in the heat. But yeah. The camera, I feel like I'm so happy with the way that games work now with this sort of thing, but yeah, it's definitely taken a lot of time to evolve, right? It's definitely in a much better spot now. She needs to sort out her priorities. Honestly, I can't do Ron. All I can do is the bloody hell bit. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. I don't know, yeah, I don't know why I insisted on doing Ron. All I can do is the bloody hell bit. Berserk. A journey through the desert is dangerous, and fully stocked pouches the best defense. By the way, the counter in the back is the front desk for the inn. Just in case you wanted to rest up for the travels. Hell yeah. Buy my stuff. I was about to say, are people like shouting in the game? Oh, I think it's the neighbors. Neighbors are in the garden, that makes sense. I was like, I suddenly started hearing voices. I was like, Dave, are you going insane again? Don't let the voices take over, Dave. Are you also stuck here thanks to the sand shroud? Oh, is it ever going to let up? I came out here to investigate the ruins that fell around the Dig Dog Bridge. Snoop Dig Dog. Da 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 da. But this intense daytime heat and the cold nights have messed with my skin. So I figured I'd take some time off in that spa. But thanks to the sand shroud, I can't get to Gerudo Town. This is just the worst. Okay, I'm fine now. Just need to turn this frown upside down. No wrinkles, just have to unfurrow my brow. Which I'd do no sweat if I could just take advantage of that spa plan. Spa plan? As a skilled, I'm not going to even attempt. Aesthetician? Alright, moving on. In Gerudo Town named Roma. The fluffy bed here is great and all, but I hear Roma's spa plan is something else entirely. Apparently nothing else can make you feel as relaxed and refreshed as it does. I just want to soothe my poor skin and bone-tired body. Bone-tired body. Excavating at Dig Dog Bridge, it's been exhausting. Sure, okay. We'll wait and see. But they're really going for it next door now. They're making as much noise as humanly possible. I don't know if that's actually coming through on the mic or not. Alright, well, to get through, are you guys selling any outfits that I'd benefit from? Oh, okay, we might want to get some of these actually. I'll take your entire stock. Sorry to all of the other people trying to get through today. 8 minutes of heat resistance. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. And then... Okay, we'll put a mushroom in there. You've been following the Olympics at all? I actually haven't. What's been going on? Oh fuck, I beans that. Fuck, we've only got 8 minutes of heat resistance. Heat resistance. That's all we got. Alright. I don't actually know if this helps or not at all, but it might do, question mark. Sure, why not? What's currently going on? What's the am I right in thinking, is this because of the Snoop Dogg comment? Isn't Snoop Dogg involved? Was Jess gaslighting me when she told me Snoop Dogg was involved? With like the torch?
Hey!
This guy's pronunciation on point. Benji. Benja. My pronunciation, on the other hand, terrible. Zavak. That was a perfect va. If I do say so myself. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Good on you for saying hello. Who are we? We're the first men who officially do business with the Gerudo at Vo Caravan Squads. If you too want to get to Gerudo Town, you would do well to make friends with us. Sure. I think the opening ceremony is today. Oh, okay, got ya. They had some preliminary events at the start of the week, like football, rugby, handball, etc. Okay. I had no idea about the Snoop Dogg thing. Okay, I need to double check this now for my own sanity. Let's see. Okay, it does come up. I'm not mad. Snoop Dogg carries Olympic torch ahead of opening ceremony in Paris. There you go. Yeah, Snoop Dogg did that. I thought so. I assume that's... I thought that was the segue because I mentioned Snoop Dogg. Anyway. But yeah. No, I think I'm probably going to tune into bits of it, to be honest with you. I unlike the football, this is going to be... I'm going to get kicked out the country for saying this. I fucking don't like football. I don't like the stigma around it. I don't like how angry everyone gets over it. It tilts. That makes me angry, how angry people get about football. So when the Euros were on, I was like, I don't care. But the Olympics to me is always been so much more interesting because it's like, not only is it football, it's like a bunch of other things too, and it's like, it's just a very like corny way of saying it. It's like a glorified World Sports Day, where like everyone's taking part in different things, everyone's representing like their house or whatever, or their country. I don't know. There's something about the Olympics that intrigues me. I think I was quite young when the London Olympics happened, but in hindsight, I probably would have gone, just to see some of the events because it was pretty neat. It's pretty cool. The one thing I am aware of, though, is that the Olympics always leaves, like, whatever country or, like, city ends up having to do the Olympics, it leaves them in, like, disarray for years to come. Like, I think London was hit pretty hard when they hosted it, but, yeah. It was something like that. It's been a while. But yeah. We're a group of merchants and friends who have long dreamed of doing our business in Gerudo Town. Oh, and Vo is the Gerudo word for man. Vo's the word, you know? If you don't understand at least one word in their language, the Gerudo will never accept you. And we should know. We've spent years here trying to curry favor with them any way we could. They finally entrusted us with protecting the western entrance to Karakara Bazaar. I've lost count of the number of times I've been swatted with that flat of guard spear. Okay. They mistake me for some lonely oh no,
Huh?
opportunist. Oh no, okay. It's only a matter of time until we become the first men invited into Gerudo Town. I'm sure of it. You keep dreaming, buddy. You keep dreaming. Get a load of this orb. Big orb action right now. Seems really old and really expensive, don't you think? I hear that there's someone in Gerudo Town who's investigating all of the ancient whatchamacallits. So once I get into town, I'm planning on finding somebody who knows their stuff about this stuff. Fair. It's always better to take it to a professional. The Olympics feels like a great opportunity for countries to put aside their squabbles temporarily, which is refreshing these days. 100%. I think it's like I know that not every... I'm not going to get into world politics or world events, but I know that not every country is involved or taking part in the Olympics, but I do think it is a very... I think it's more important than things like football or like other sport. I feel like this, as you say, it brings people together for something that's like, let's just be sportsmanly. Let's all take part in this thing. Let's all work together. Let's make this like a big cultural thing for years to come. And I think it's very important, the Olympics, for sure. And like you say, times at the moment, it's scary, right? We live in scary, uncertain times. So I'm very happy that we can still have an Olympics to go along with. It's great. Okay. You do know the sand shroud makes compasses stop working, right? You're not really thinking about trying to push your way through it, are you? I think we have to, right? Can I get them to come with me?
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
The forbidden males there. If you're wondering why, they also don't like men being there.
Oh.
Okay. Can I get... So, in the last game, because of the whole men can't go in, Link had to do something. I wonder if I had to do that here. Glad I've got wings. Well, good arc. Dear me, I actually combined good day and Gerudo's of arc there. I was gonna say, is that a new word? Perhaps I've lived here too long. Which reminds me, I've heard all sorts of new greetings lately, like Vota and Sava. Should I be using those instead? Another Hylian stranded by the desert... that's all, folks. Stranded by the sand shroud, I take it. How challenging life without wings must be. The higher you go, the thinner the shroud gets, so we Rito can soar right over it. For us, it's little more than a sandy fog. Sand shroud?
Oh.
I wonder if I can fly over it then. We do have a Rito friend. I'll take that. But yeah, no, I probably will tune into bits of the Olympics. I did used to watch, so I used to do tennis and I used to do fencing. It's like sports that I actually did. Never at like a professional level. Please bear in mind I was not that good. I did it more as like a little fun thing. And both of those I did briefly tune into for the Olympics each year, because obviously both of those things are always present at the Olympics. So it's like, yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by those. I probably would tune into other things, like a lot of the track races. I really like. I like watching a lot of the races. That's cool. The swimming's usually a good time as well. Like the various like what would you call it? It isn't just called swimming, isn't it? It's called like, it's got a fancier name than that. How do you feel about golf? I don't dislike it as a sport. I think that it can be quite, in the same way I feel about cricket, I think it can be a bit boring, to be completely honest with you, but I don't dislike it. I think it's just, it's not the best thing to watch. I think maybe doing it is better, but I think watching it, it's a bit meh. I don't know. That's just me though. I know that golf is for some people. For me, it's not very. Unless I'm taking part, I'm not very into it. Crazy golf, on the other hand, imagine an Olympic crazy golf. Like that would be actually insane. Watch out, folks! They're coming up to the giant windmill. Japan takes the lead. I liked cricket. Oh, now it's too cold. Of course it is. Of course now it's too cold. Link, you're such a baby. To be fair, I've stripped him down. No wonder he's so cold. Alright. I like cricket, but it can get boring due to how long the games can be. But compared to football, the price is actually decent. That's the thing, Ranger. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, I enjoy watching golf, but I couldn't watch it for like hours non-stop. I think that's the thing for me, is that I'm so used to seeing a sport to its like through its whole duration, if that makes sense, that sports like cricket and golf just never really appealed to me. With that being said though, I will say that like I can definitely see the appeal of why people do like golf. I could 100% see why that would be a thing for people. But yeah, for me it's I don't know. I'm more into like, I don't know really. I don't know. But yeah, tennis and fencing on my bag. Unibo just had a little moment there. I'm not as familiar with rugby. Sorry, not familiar at all with rugby, but rugby sevens has been entertaining to watch as an Olympic event. The US did not perform too well at it though. So me and my dad used to go watch the rugby. We really wanted to again after COVID. We just haven't found the time to since. But rugby's a fun sport. I'm not like a super big sports ball person, but I can understand why rugby's more entertaining than football. I think for me, rugby as well is like the atmosphere whenever I've been to a game. You haven't had people trying to stab each other after a match if they don't get the result they want. It's genuinely a bit of a light-hearted, like, everyone gets on and it's like, well done mate, well done. Everyone's like well happy at the end of it. It's a little bit more like camaraderie, and like it's a better vibe with rugby, which is funny as it's the more contact sport of the two. But no, rugby's a good time. Rugby might be something I watch actually. Did you say rugby's already happened? There's like a preliminary thing? Yeah, it has, okay. Made it to Gerudo Town. Are we actually allowed in? Fucking hell, what happened here? One of the local match ticket for cricket was £14 per adult. Football can be like 26 to 30 for an adult. And cricket for the whole day. Sorry, and cricket is for the whole day and not for just 90 minutes. Exactly, right? It's like... It's... Yeah. I just feel like things like that are priced better. I do think football is like far too expensive for what it is as well. I think there's far too much money poured into that, and the players do not deserve the amount of money they get. It's ludicrous. They have not earned that in any right. I know that is horrifically unsportsmanly to say, but football players are paid far too much fucking money. Alright, we'll do this shrine and then I'll probably wrap up for now. Just so people know. But yeah. Oh, Olympic Sevens is in the semi-final stage round? Hell yeah. Alright. I might have a little look into that. I'll have a look-see and see what I've missed out on. Because, yeah. I don't know, it's a nice excuse to get back into it as well, isn't it? To watch a little bit of, watch a bit of the Olympics. This is also really embarrassing to admit. You guys want to have a guess at what game got me into the Olympics? Because as an adult, I can now appreciate it more, but as a kid, there was another game that came out. And it was like, oh no. Oh no. It's going to say a lot. The right console, Ranger. You got the right console, but it's not Wii Sports. Can I blow that away? No. It is Mario and Sonic. So yeah, as bad as it sounds, the thing that I was like way more invested in as a kid was like, oh my god, Mario and Sonic are racing each other on a track. What the fuck? That is so cool. That's so cool. What the hell? And then, like I say, as an adult, I've grown to appreciate it more for what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not just a gimmick. I've never tried those games before. Honestly, I think they're pretty good. I think I've played the first 3 that came out. I haven't played I think there's been 2 since I've last played them. But I played Mario and Sonic at the 2000 when was the Beijing Olympics? Was it 2006, 2007, or 2008? It was one of the 3. I guess it'd be 2008, wouldn't it? 2008? Yeah, okay. So I played that one. That's the first one that came out. Then I played the Winter Olympics, which might have been 2010, 2009? It must have been 2010, right? And then I played the London one as well. There was a 2012 one for the London Olympics as well. Am I missing something here? Okay, how do we deal with sand? That's how. But yeah. I don't know, I kind of recommend them. There's not really a campaign to them, is all I will say. There's like... It's a bit like Mario Kart, I guess is the best way of putting it, where like, you can try and beat your personal bests, and you can get all gold and everything. And I think... I can't remember if you have to unlock characters, or if you just get them all by default in the game. I think you just get them all by default. But yeah. Small key. But yeah, I don't know, I recommend it. I don't remember a lot about the London one, to be honest with you, but I played it so much of the first 2 that I would recommend them. Granted, you can find a way to play them. I assume there's probably like a Dolphin emulator, sorry, a Davebox 420 adjacent method of playing it. Okay, can I... I wonder why they stopped making the realistic video games. Maybe the graphics is so powerful now that it's hard to program all the different event types to the graphical standards. Yeah, maybe. I do vaguely remember hearing that one of the... I think a few years ago there was one. There was like an Olympic game, but I heard it wasn't very good. I heard that it was like... I think I saw it show up on like a few like worst game of like X year lists or something for that year. So I think that might be why they haven't tried to make one since. I could be wrong, but that would make sense, right? Also, we haven't had a Mario and Sonic at the French Olympics. That's something that hasn't happened. We did one for the last Olympics. Excuse me. But yeah, there very well could be an element of that J-Boogie where it's like they're too scared to make it now. Like maybe it wouldn't meet up to the standards that they'd want to. Why is that not working? Hello? Looks like they did make the game for 2020 Olympics, but it got got mixed reviews. Oh, okay. Is that for like the General Olympics, you mean? Yeah, summer 2020, got ya. But yeah, I would be interested to play a game like that though. I have no idea what it does. Do I have to plonk that up there? No, I have no idea what that does. Okay. Oh, I can go up here, can't I? Did you ever play the track and the field game for the NES with the floor mat controller? I did not, no. Was that the thing... Okay, as always, I'm gonna have to refer back to one of the many retro, like, game reviewers I watched. Did the AVGN cover it? Because I do vaguely remember him, like, hitting something that was just, like, a mad. That might be the thing I'm remembering, but that might have been something else completely. I've not played it, though. My eyes, the goggles do nothing. I can't remember. I know he did an episode dedicated to crappy retro controllers. Yeah, that might be the one I'm thinking of. I can't say I have seen it though. Okay, I think I know what I've got to do. I don't know how we execute this for the life of me. So I think we can reflect this off of this. So I need to shine that back this way. Wherever it will go. I don't know actually where I can get that, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Alright. Let's give it a go. Did you guys hear Skibbity Toilets getting a movie? Sorry, just a completely, Dave brain from one topic to the other as well. How fucking dare that thing get a movie? Honestly, I'm appalled. I'm appalled at the human race that that's getting a film. But yeah. We'll look that up in a minute though, J-Boogie, about the track and field game, because I am curious. I don't know what a Skibbity Toilet is, I intend on keeping it that way. It's this really, like, low-effort meme. And that's all I will say. If people are curious, go look it up. J-Boogie, I'll make sure that you are not exposed to the idiocy that is Skibbity Toilet. But yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it's actually getting a film. I thought it was a prank when I saw that. You know those like fake joke articles, like I've forgotten, there's like a fake like news network out there that's like really funny. But it's like very well known as a fake news network, if that makes sense. It's like its thing. But oh, we have enough for a thing as well. Perfect. But yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed it has a film. The Onion, that might be it, yeah. I nearly said The Onion, but I wasn't sure if that was actually the name of a proper news network. I didn't want to I didn't want to shit on an actual network. I think it might have been The Onion. I thought it might have been from somewhere like that, but no, it's legit. It's like, how? How have they done this? And real talk, right? People are going to be shitting on, like, the Among Us thing. Like, the Among Us Netflix show that's coming out and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Those, to me, don't feel anywhere near as bad as something like a meme getting its own movie. I don't know. There's something about a meme getting a film that hurts me. I don't know why. There's something, like, inherently wrong with that in my head. But, like, a game franchise, it's gotten to a point where games are more acceptable for films now, in my opinion. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right, well, anyway, on that note, before we leave, we will look up the NES Power Pad. Thank you for giving me a name. And is it Track and Field is the other thing I should be searching? But yeah. Thank you for watching. I feel like we made a lot of good progress today. We made it to Gerudo Town, so that's the main thing. World-class track meet. Okay, perfect. Alright. I've got to try and find a good video of this. Okay, well I found the game. Same people complaining will end up watching the Fast and Furious movies, even though it's the same as the last one. True, very true. It's technically compatible with any game. Okay, real talk. So in that example, J-Boogie, does that mean we will now find people completing like Mario Bros 3 with the track thing? Turtle, let's have a race. Oh yeah, look at him go. Wow, they're getting absolutely demolished. The player just absolutely blitzed them on that. That's crazy. And we find a video of it being used as well. I feel like that's the thing that we need to see with our eyes. Oh, so it's saying 1988. Okay, I'm trying to find something that isn't just a that's the Nintendo Power for NES. Sorry, the Nintendo Power Pad for NES commercial. Let's watch this. Alright, you guys ready? We'll end on this.
You better get ready for the most challenging Nintendo system ever.
Ready? Let's do it.
The new Power Pad. It's only available in Nintendo's new Power Set. Now you're playing with body power. You gotta run, jump, faster, higher. The Nintendo Power Pad puts you
Amazing.
in total control. You are the game. You are the power. Now you're playing with power, body power. You get the Power Pad, Control Deck, Zapper, and 3 games only in Nintendo's exciting new Power Set.
That's pretty good. You get a zapper, you get the system, you get a glorified Dance Dance Revolution tap mat. It's good. It's good stuff. Also, the amount of times that power was said in that one little bit. Crazy. Craziness. That's interesting though. So is this a long-winded way of J-Boogie of saying you want this as a forfeit game? I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of like I am open to like. The thing is with this sort of thing is that I would love to give it a go with the tech, but I know that as a fact, finding the tech or like something that would work with it is going to be next to impossible. Or I end up spending a fortune trying to get it to work with all of the original hardware and find that like it barely works or something. So I don't know. I'll have a little think about it, but maybe. I do like the idea of like doing a really shit iToy stream. Did you guys ever have iToy? It was a very like gimmicky thing for the PlayStation 2. I didn't like it much. But we got an iToy camera and everything. And then years later, and to this day, if you go to any second-hand game shop here in the UK, in the PS2 section, there will be about 15 iToy game boxes stacked together. Because nobody is keeping iToy anymore. I think I've still got the camera and the copy, but like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, well, thank you for watching the first bit of today's Zelda stream, everybody. Thank you, J-Boogie. Thank you, Ranger, for hanging around. I appreciate you both being here. I will be back in the evening for more Zelda. We're going to find out what's happened to Gerudo Town. Until then, have a good Friday. I hope that work and everything goes okay for you both. And for anybody else that's lurking as well. And yeah, I will be back later today. Have a good one. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.